Hi, I'm Ashley and I'm pregnant. I want to tell you guys my story. It's gonna be long, I know. Oh, yeah. So, this is how I found out. Me and my cousin Brandon went to the mall, and everybody thought I was pregnant because I haven't had my period and I had symptoms of being pregnant. And I just didn't want to believe it, so I was like praying to God because I'm a Christian. I did not want to be pregnant at this time. I was about to be 16 and I just did not want to go through it. And so I went to Target with my cousin. He bought it. He didn't want to go to the cashier with me, so he just like ditched me for a minute. So I met up with him and I saw a couple of people who knew me, so I put the pregnancy test in his bag so they couldn't like understand me. And this guy named Brody gave me a hug and he's just like, Brandon's like, do you want to do it here or what? And Brody took it the whole different level. He's like, whoa guys, and he's like, oh my gosh, I don't like him, but I be nice to everybody, and so I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. So I just like literally went to the bathroom in the mall and was like, took one, and there was two in the box. I was gonna take the other one at home to see if it was correct, if they were both positive or negative. So I took it and I told Brandon to come into the restroom with me. It was a family restroom because I wanted to see what he would say. And it came out like a little bit positive, and I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna tell my mom? Oh, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know. I was at in hell, literally, because my mom, she drinks, she's an alcoholic, and the things I went through, I did not want my baby to go through. So we went home and I sent a picture to the baby daddy because he's on house arrest and couldn't come over. And so he's like, it's positive, and I'm like, I'm gonna take another one, so don't say that yet. And so I took the other one. I went upstairs and I showed my mom, and she was drinking. Of course, she was an alcoholic. What do you expect? And I was like, Mom, if I am, are you gonna support me? She's like, yes. And then she told me she was 16 and pregnant too. And I was like, what? I did not know that. And I was adopted, so I have all these older brothers and sisters who are in their 40s and 30s, and I'm just like, I don't even know. I'm in a different world right now. I felt like it was a dream. So I told my mom, I'm like, how are we gonna tell the family? Like, should we or should we just keep it to ourselves? And I'm like, I can't tell the family. They're gonna call me a whore and all this crap because they already think I have sex. And I was supposed to be that good girl, and I wasn't. And so, yeah, I was like, I don't even know. And so my mom took me to the actual doctor by our house, and they took blood out of my right arm, and we were waiting for half an hour, and then the doctor came back, and I was like, am I or am I not? Just tell me. I don't even care anymore. And she's like, you are pregnant, Ashley. I didn't know where to be. I was like, Oh my gosh, I started crying in front of a doctor. And I was just like, oh my gosh. So the baby's dad was waiting at my house. So I went down there and I'm like, we're having a baby, I guess. And so I think it was a month later, I was like, I need to get a hold of myself. I don't know what to do. I cannot have this baby live with me at my mom's. So I started to tell the whole family because I didn't even know what to do anymore. So I told the whole family, and then I lived in Iowa with my mom, and now I'm in Arizona. I live with my sister and brother, sister-in-law. They've always been there for me, and I'm pretty happy about that. I don't know if I didn't have them, I think I would have had the baby be adopted because I couldn't have it in my mom's house, no matter what. And so I told my mom I want to move in here to Arizona, and she didn't want me to, but I told her there's a good school down there, and I just want to be with them. She didn't believe me. She didn't want me to go down there. And so I told her, I really want to do this. I don't care what you have to say if I have to. I would just go hitchhike Iowa to Arizona, 1,437 miles. She's like, no, I'll go with you down to Arizona. So June 4th, we took a plane, and it was so exhausting. It was my first time being on a plane too, believe it or not. And so when I got down here, I like literally tried everything to like talk to my friends so they wouldn't leave me. But when you're pregnant, you find out who your true friends are. So my friend Elena, literally, I don't even know, like I loved her for a year, and right before I left, she told me she liked me, and I'm just like, really? Now you like me? I'm sorry, I'm kind of emotional right now. And I just didn't know what to do. Uh, whew, I didn't, like, she could have been there. Like, she was my best friend. And she just, like, literally stops talking to me, but I guess I get it. You have better friends than me, ones that aren't pregnant. But my other friend, Rachel, she's like my sister. She's always been there for me, even when I didn't want to talk about my problems. I still talk to her, but me and Elena, I cry because she doesn't want to, like, speak to me. But I guess she wasn't a true friend, right? And so, the baby daddy and me right now, I don't know where we stand because he's in Iowa, I'm in Arizona. His mom is trying to have this relationship with me. I mean, it's her granddaughter or son. I understand that, but I don't want anyone to be there for me. I seriously don't. But I guess people have to be there for me. Like, that's how it is. And so I'm just like lost. I'm an emotional wreck right now. I'm about to start school. I'm going to a pregnancy school, so I guess I'll find friends to have play dates with. I go to church. I pray to God that He has a plan for me. That's all I can do. And I'm almost 21 weeks. I'll show you my baby belly. Not that big, but I'm getting there. I'm almost 5 months. So, yeah. I don't know anymore. I just thought I would share my story. And I'm growing up, I guess you would say. I'm finally finding out who my true friends are, who's actually there for me. And I'm thankful that I came down to Arizona. Like, literally, if I didn't come down to Arizona, I don't know where I would be. Like, it's so hard. Like, I miss everybody back in Iowa, but I had to come down here. It was like, I had to. I wanted the best for me and my baby. I'm a role model, and now I don't even know anymore. It hurts because being a teen parent is going to be hard, but I will have my sister-in-law to help me through it. So, yeah, I'm doing December 4th, so maybe I'll have a video. I'll try to keep up to date posts if anyone watches this. So, yeah, bye.